I'd love to imagine a Vivek Ramaswamy presidency day one, but you need more than just, unfortunately, you need more than the know-how to win to win, right? And Vivek may be the best. Day one, he goes in with a scalpel, an obsidian blade, and just perfectly excises all of the rot and helps turn this country around. I mean, but winning is something different.
I know. And I think Trump is clearly in the catbird seat, if you will, to win again. But I'm still holding out hope that if Vivek broadens his horizons and he's willing to consider a VP slot with Trump, I think that would be probably as good as I could hope for in terms of a winning ticket that would actually deliver much of what the libertarians would like to see. Not all of it, obviously, but much. I
just like to see people get fired.
Me too, brother.
I'd like to then see after that some criminal prosecution.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's this misunderstanding about libertarians and anarcho-capitalists that we don't believe in the state, so we don't want to see criminals put behind bars. Couldn't be further from the truth.
You can't speak for all libertarians. They get pissed off when you do that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm going to do it anyways. I don't really care. They can get mad at me. I think if there's one group of people that all libertarians agree ought to be behind bars, it's corrupt politicians that are ruling over us against our will, from Jump Street.
Well, Phil, would you agree?
Well, I'm not a libertarian. But
from your perspective, in your opinion, you said people don't like talking for libertarians, but you think libertarians want to see the corrupt politicians locked up?
I think that there is the most, if there is a role for the state, then policing corruption is probably among the most fundamental things that the state should have to do. I mean, you don't want a state that's passing a lot of laws anyways. You want to keep laws as local and low impact as possible. But if you've got people that are entrusted with creating law, then I think that the policing of those people is among the most important things that a state could do.
I'd like to point something very important out. These videos are not the only videos we have proving the Capitol Police were aiding and abetting the January 6th insurrection. There's videos of them opening the doors. There's videos of them waving people in. There's a video of one of them wearing a MAGA hat and waving people in. There's a video of them shaking hands. Now, there's more videos of them shaking hands, releasing people from flex cuffs, giving them directions to insurrectionists. And the most important thing, the Capitol Police have been expanded under the Biden administration into new locations, which would mean the Capitol Police, the principal and most powerful organization involved in facilitating the January 6th insurrection, have been given more power by the Biden administration, which would mean Joe Biden himself is engaged in an insurrection by aiding and abetting insurrectionists and therefore is disqualified under the 14th Amendment.
Fire him!
That's some Fannie Willis judicial work there.
I don't care. I want to see the paperwork. Look, if they're gonna claim Donald Trump did this, that, or otherwise, and it's all BS nonsense. I just gave you all your novel legal theory. Roll with it. File the lawsuits. Yeah. Yes, they're losing, but do it anyway.
You had Lauren De Laguna on your show last week, and she made an interesting point that sometimes people are guilty of crimes. You don't want to prosecute them for the betterment of society. That's a legal philosophy. And there are times and places when you would not prosecute, even though they've done something wrong. I thought that was interesting considering our current political paradigm and the whole tit for tat. I'll get your guy, and in 4 years, you're going to get me. And then 4 years after that, someone's going to come and get you back. Maybe there's a...
See, this is the problem with that, because I am a very forgiving person, and I'm also Buddhist meditating type like yourself. So the issue that I have is that it's not tit for tat. It's one direction. Give me an example, a real example of a Democrat who plays ball with the establishment that actually sees hard time behind bars. It's very rare.
Right.
It's very, very rare. So the issue is not so much that, the GOP is being persecuted. It's that the left is never being persecuted. So if that's the case, you don't have justice at all.